Gabriel Jesus has been dropped. Martinelli, Gabriel Magalhaes have gone ahead, obviously, get in. Neymar dropped and very many others. And this is the Rokani Media Football to come through and obviously bring you a little bit of a snippet of some Brazilian Arsenal players as far as their fate for the Copa America is really concerned. Smash like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. You know, it's always a very wonderful moment to obviously have a one-on-one with you as we bring you the second video of the day, and it's really very important to note that it's really a Saturday, very hot in my country, and we are really here to go. So we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Now, yesterday, he's known as the River Jr. went ahead, obviously announced the team for the Brazilian squad that is going to take place into, or that's going to take part into the Copa America. And guess what? Casemiro, Richarlison, Gabriel Jesus, Neymar, all have been left out of this team that is expected to obviously come in through and try to fight for this tournament. Remember the last time they played, it's Lionel Messi that went ahead to win it through Argentina, and they found themselves in a situation of not being able to obviously win this trophy. But Brazil is Brazil, and this manager is trying to build a new hierarchy to obviously see to it that he brings in the needful. Now let's go to the confirmed team. Goalkeepers Alisson, Becker, Bento, and Ederson. Ederson is for Man City, Bento is for Atletico Paranaense, and Alisson Becker is for Liverpool. Then we go to the defenders. Beraldo, Militao for Real Madrid, Gabriel Magalhaes, Arsenal, Marquinhos, PSG, Danilo for Juventus, Jan Couto for Girona, and there is Arana for Atletico, and then Wedel for FC Porto. We go to the midfielders. Andreas Pereira, Fulham, Bruno Guimaraes, Newcastle, Douglas Luiz, Aston Villa, and Yao Gomez plays for Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Lucas Paqueta playing for West Ham. Then the strikers, Endrick or forwards Endrick, Evangelison, Gabriel Martinelli, Rafinha, Rodrigo, Savinho, and Vinicius Jr. That is the team that is going to have to be put up by the manager of Brazil, River Jr., to see to it that it goes ahead to compete into what we call the Copa America, right? So Gabriel Jesus has been ruled out, and that's why we are really trying to put him as a head onto this video, because we all know how good he is, but he is not part of this. And remember how this manager, or the manager of Brazil, went ahead obviously get him in when he was injured, obviously put in a shift. But to my own understanding, Jesus never really wanted to go ahead to play in the Copa America, because when you look at the number of games he was going to play and the form he has been really exhibiting on the field of play, it's more than that of Martinelli that was obviously exhibiting on the field of play. We can all admit. Now, why is Martinelli in this team and Jesus not in this team? This is really very clear. The player who wants to obviously heal or find time to heal his knee, and went ahead to obviously say this some time back, though people tend to forget more easily, but let me try to bring you up to speed. Gabriel Jesus, he was speaking to TNT Sport via Sports Witness, and he said, I honestly don't know if my knee will be good enough to be available for the Copa America, but it's still 3 months away, so we'll see what happens. Even here at Arsenal, there are things that you have to hold on to go, train, play, train today, don't train, play in short. It's difficult. My desire is always to be available for both Arsenal and the national team Brazil. It doesn't matter if at the end of the season I have to open up my knee and correct what's getting in the way and end up missing out on a chance to play in the Copa America. So he had already gone ahead to have a plan that he's not gonna be available because the knee has gonna obviously distort his season at Arsenal. And there are very many people who have gone ahead to start putting out stories that Jesus is gonna be sold. Jesus is out of the what? Is out of the pecking order for the side of Arsenal. But the problem is the lad is really having an injury, and it's a knee injury. One of those injuries that are really hard, and we've gone ahead to know that it is really running in ever since he got an injury and went in for surgery during the World Cup. And ever since then, things haven't gone ahead to be the same. He has gone ahead, obviously, miss out on like some good months for the side of Arsenal, and he's really trying to get to see to it that he get totally healed. And a Copa America, he has played in many, and I think he might be looking at the World Cup of 2026, that if he misses out on this chance to really get an operation, then he's not gonna get it. You get? And I think he's gonna have to make a very wise decision as a player, because I've seen Saka trying to really force that injury. You know, he's forcing that injury, and I tell you what, it might cause him problems. It might cause him problems as a player, because if you really have what we call a recurring injury and you keep playing it on painkillers, it will cause a lot of havoc into your career. Something that you wouldn't want to see to it that it happens into your career. So for Jesus, he's like, I'm 26, you know, because he came through at Arsenal, he was 25, I think he's 26 years of age. So he knows to it that this is his prime, and he needs to obviously not be distorted by anything. We've gone ahead to see very many huge players who have gone ahead, obviously, undergone his surgeries, and they've gone ahead to come back and really look better. So I know the decision has gone ahead to make is really the best for me and for him. So Arsenal fans, relax and float. This is not the reason as to why he's not really... Sorry, the reason as to why he's not being played occasionally, it's because of the knee injury, and they're just trying to see to it that they're maintaining that injury until the end of the season, and obviously put him into a better position to really undergo a very good surgery. And remember, the season is ending on the 19th of May for the side of Arsenal, meaning that if he really gets a knee surgery, he'll be out for June, July, August, and he might return in October or September, one of those. And I think it will be a very good month for him and a very good sign for him as a player to obviously return around that time. He might not really get in a very good preseason. He'll obviously wait until this knee really heals properly. Now, he returned early the other time. That was the season of 2022-2023, because he felt like he was supposed to be available to obviously fight for the club. And he did what he had to do, because he came in through and scored goals. He had 11 goals last season and some good assists as a player. So he really knows and understands well that he needs to obviously put in a shift to see to it that all goes in well for the player and all what he's doing. So for me, I just can't wait to see what decision is going to be made by the doctors of Arsenal, and to see whether this guy really gets any surgery. But it looks like the knee has to be reopened and obviously be operated very well, such that the proper results really come out. But for Richarlison, I think Brazil has more strikers. You know, if at all you're having Endrick, you know, then there is no way you're going to have Richarlison in. Richarlison has had a very good spark of season under Ange. He has like 12 goals this season, but the competition for the Brazilian national team is really huge, and it's a wake-up call for him that he needs to obviously raise up and really put in a shift. Those forwards that are going to be leading the line, there is also Evanilson, who plays for FC Porto. He's a very good centre forward, and the rest are really wide forwards. So they've gone ahead to go in for two centre forwards that can do the job. But you all know that even the likes of Rodrigo can really go in and really lead that line if possible. But I'm really excited about their midfield. They've gone ahead to obviously call upon Andreas Pereira of Fulham, Bruno Guimaraes of Newcastle, Douglas Luiz, Yao Gomez, and Lucas Pereira. Young blood, and I think the manager is trying to build something new altogether. But Brazil is in Group D of the Copa America. They are having Colombia, Paraguay, Costa Rica, and they're going to play their first game on the 25th of June, right? Then after playing on the 25th of June, they'll have to play on the 29th against Paraguay. After playing against Paraguay, they'll have to play their last group game against Colombia, you know. But USA is in the mix of this tournament, and I've gonna hate to see the likes of Mexico. They're also gonna hate to add Mexico in. So looks there is Canada. So they are like 4 more teams added, and that's why you see it that we're really having more groups into this side. So thank you very much for watching through. Your thoughts onto this guy, onto this team, really, onto Gabriel Jesus being really not included into the team of Brazil. I welcome in the comment section below. Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes are into the team, you know. But Group A has Argentina. I think they're the hosts. Peru, Chile, and Canada. Then Group B has Mexico, Ecuador, Venezuela, and Jamaica. Even Jamaica is going to have to be added. Group C has USA, Uruguay, Panama, and Bolivia. Then Group D has Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, and Costa Rica. Now, as we end this video, I want to bring you news coming in from Craven Cottage. Man City is leading by 1-0. You get? And it has been Jesco Vadio who was going to hit to score that goal into that heated up atmosphere in there for you. So that's the update coming in through from the Craven Cottage, and you wait to see how things are really gonna pan out. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. I sign out for now. See you later, and continue to subscribe. We are left with a few subscribers to hit the magic number of 21,000 subscribers on this channel. So guys, keep it this channel. We out for now. Bye bye.